Hey everybody, so we are back. Looks like we got Bella back in the house again.
We do.
So Bella's home for the summer, and like last time.
Back for the summer.
Oh, the deer are over here. Hey, look at look everybody, all the deer.
All the way at the back. They got baby deer. Maybe you'll see it.
Yeah, hope you can see it. Wow.
Anyways.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Deers.
Wow. Ooh, cool deer. Okay, so deer. I guess we're doing Marketing Monday today, and wow, that's little.
The babies.
The babies. Okay, so what do you got for us today? You know, I know that everybody loves to hear the marketing ideas, and of course, you're still studying while you're at home, nerd. But I can understand that. You know, you got to stay on top of it, and if you don't, when you go back, it's a culture shock for you. You know.
Yeah.
So, all right, tell us what you got, man. Tell everybody out here. You know, give us 3 marketing ideas. What kind of deal is this? I mean, what do you think this is for? Just general marketing ideas?
It's general, anything. This could be something that could pull you out of the hole because it's bringing more people in, because it's what I'm basically trying to do. Every one of my tips is frequent flyer stuff. So like they're going to want to keep on coming back because they're going to want to get this stuff. I mean, personally,
free is free.
Free is free.
Free is free.
And yes, it doesn't have to be that much, but I can kind of explain it as we're going on. So the first tip I have is a golden ticket promotion. If anyone's seen Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka?
Yes, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
How many chocolate bars do they have to buy?
Until they get to it.
It just depends.
It just depends. It could be like Charlie. It could be like that first one.
The first one, because that's all he had was one.
All he had.
He gave it all.
Pretty much. So that pretty much can work. Hello, Stripes. That can be like in any of the packages or bags after they purchase. You can just slip it in, or you can already have them pre-done. So like, let's just say you have one set of bags. You just already have them put in there before they pull it in there. And then if they pull it out, they can win pretty much anything that you want to offer. It doesn't have to be that big expensive. It doesn't, anything. It could be stickers. It could be a gift card. If you can do gift cards, I like gift cards. So that's the reason why I'm saying gift cards. It could be a vape kit. It could be any type of bundles. It could be literally anything. It could be a free grinder, a free promo grinder. It could be a free pre-roll or something like that. This is a cigar, by the way. It's not a pre-roll. I know. I kind of thought.
It could be anything, though. Anything that has value to the customer. This is a great idea.
I just think that it would work better because you're going to bring more people in as soon as they find out. I mean, as soon as you talk about a golden ticket, I want the golden ticket.
Well, and I think they should also have to show that golden ticket on a picture that could go on Instagram or Facebook, you know.
That's how it always should go.
Here's the next winner, because you got to be promoting it that Jane or Joe Average won this.
So it's not
and so anybody.
This imaginary golden ticket.
The imaginary that never is, you know, never.
Never is. So, because there's some things like what I was talking about today, another brand. I was like, I can't believe they're giving out a Tesla. Is there a Tesla? Is there not?
Is there really a Tesla?
Who knows?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if anybody ever won that or won that, you know?
Yeah. So it's going to be the thing, like I mean, you can have 5, you can have 10. It doesn't have to be that one singular ticket, because think about it. They didn't have one singular ticket in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
They had 5.
They had 5. Exactly.
And if you had 5 a week, so what?
Yeah, I mean,
5 chances to win. And then if nobody wins that week, if there's only 3 winners, then okay, next week's 5 more.
Exactly.
Next week's 5 more. Whatever will bring those people in, that's what's important.
Exactly. That's pretty much what we want to do here.
What else you got?
The next one is a loyalty leaderboard. So pretty much it says frequent buyers and those top spenders. Whenever they come in, they go on this leaderboard and they say, okay, so let's say Jane Average has been here hopefully 46 times in the last month.
God damn, that bitch can't stay out of there.
Exactly. And let's just say Chad's been there
Twice.
20.
Twice.
Or twice. There you go. That's going to be, so obviously.
She should do better than me.
Exactly. So that leadership board is also going to be a thing. Like the end of the month, whoever has the highest gets a grinder, papers, water pipes. Who knows?
It ain't got to be the $2,000 Illadelph.
No.
I mean, it could simply be a $25 water pipe.
Exactly.
You know?
But it's those people that are just keep on coming in because theoretically, they've paid for that.
Repeatedly.
By coming in. All you're doing is just
especially if you're buying water
them.
pipes from unswholesale.com.
Exactly.
They're definitely already paid for it because we have some inexpensive glass.
Yes, I've seen them and they're very nice glass too.
Well, we think so too.
Hey, hands picks them out.
Well, because the 8827s, just for instance, I mean, will have a value of $10.75. That's what that you would pay for it if you purchased that, and then you would easily turn that around into a $35 water pipe, to anybody, any day of the week. Nice heavy glass.
I mean, it's really nice. I've seen them.
A $10.75 for customer acquisition for like a prize, can't beat it.
Can't beat it at all.
And they think they got away with something.
Exactly. I mean, to them, it's free, but theoretically, they've already paid for it because they've come in so many times over and over and over again. So all this is doing is just making people want to come back into the building, and that's truly what we want them to do. The more times they're in the building is the more times they're gonna buy.
Well, and then one time I saw these they had a leaderboard that they put up onto the TV screen, and they did it just for blunt wraps, right? And if at the end of the month you had bought the most blunt wraps from the store, you got a free box of blunt wraps from the store. Now you think to yourself, well, that was their whole profit from him.
Exactly.
Not from the other people trying to win the whole box.
Exactly. So you got to think about it is the more people that want to do this, the more money you're going to make. Because truly there's only one. I mean, I like to win.
There could be like Highlander. There could be only one.
There can be only one.
There could be only one.
There can only be.
All right, what else you got?
So my last one is a wall of fame. I'm pretty much on these big leadership board things right now. And that's going to be like people completing challenges. So let's just say you have someone like first one to 100. So, or truly, I would like to say first one to 500 wins. You can put on there. Or if you are a vape shop and all you do is sell vapes, I don't recommend it, but you do you. You can do, let's just say, the person that tries every single flavor
of a certain brand
in the building.
And hopefully there's 25 to 50 flavors.
Exactly. In theory.
Well, I tell you another good challenge for something like that is who's the first one to buy out of every category.
That's a good one.
So like water pipe, hand pipe, grinder, metal pipe, wood pipe, trays, incense, blah, 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 right? And then you think, well, man, that's kind of, hard to do, right?
Exactly.
Not really.
But in theory, exactly. Because if you want to, it's going to have to be a little hard to do it. Because if you want to be on the Wall of Fame, you got to earn that Wall of Fame for it.
And maybe even the Wall of Fame shouldn't necessarily be just a prize. It should be a T-shirt.
Exactly.
That I'm on the wall. I'm part of the Wall of Fame. Or I'm famous at, there's a good one. I'm famous at XYZ Smoke Shop.
Exactly.
And that goes on the back, and then your logo goes up front, right? Blah, blah, blah. And the only way to get that T-shirt is to win that challenge.
The Wall of Fame kind of reminds me of our first store where we had customers sign the white door.
I've still got that door.
I know you do. And so that kind of reminds me of that. There's people that, was there like a $1 bill on it?
A $5 bill.
There's a $5 bill on it.
He had a half a $5 bill. I'll tell you the story about that. He had a half a $5 bill. And he says, I don't know what happened. And I'm like, oh, okay. You'll bring me the other half, right? He says, it's in my other pants. He said, I know where it's at. I'm like, okay. And I took his $5 bill and I taped it up there, right? It was a half. It went all the way around Abe. And it went up there, and I said, when you bring it to me, I said, we'll put it up here. And if you don't, you're a fucking liar, right? Well, that $5 bill's still on that wall. He never came back in the store. That was over. And he gave it to me in lieu of the one blunt wrap. That's when we were selling blunt wraps for $1.
That's
So I got,
crazy.
yeah. So, and okay, he got me on for $1, but I never had to fool with him again. And everybody that came in and asked that question, because he wrote his name on it,
That's stupid.
and they all knew him.
Exactly.
Everybody knew him.
So I just remember that's another thing. Is like we had that. Did you have to do that after purchases, or was that just people coming in?
We had people doing that usually because they came in so much.
Yeah.
And they loved it. And after a while, it was so the damn door was so full front and back that they was signing around the frame.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I remember that a lot. So I think that's just birds. That's just a good thing, honestly.
Well, you're in the wild out here.
Yeah, I know. Stripes' favorite thing.
Go ahead.
Birds. But yeah, I just think that's a good thing to have because truly it's a challenge. So it's going to anticipate people. I want to do that. I want my name on the wall. I want my face on the wall. And then every single time you add someone to it, you put it on the Instagram. And if you figure out they have like a tag them in on it. And so then they repost it and then their followers will see your smoke shop. Maybe they're going to go discover your page. Maybe you're going to get an extra follower. Maybe you're going to get an extra customer, depending. But you see what I'm saying? It's just one of those things that you just have to, the more times people come in, the better. And that's truly what I did.
And the more opportunity you have to convert a visitor into a customer.
Exactly. And this is really good for people that are trying to, if you're in the hole, they're simple to do. Truly.
Yeah.
And this is a good way to pull you out of the hole because these are ways that are going to keep on bringing people into the store. So if that's your problem, you can't get people into the store.
Start giving away some free things.
Start doing that.
As long as they fulfill their end of the purchase.
Exactly.
You can't do it for free.
No, I understand that too. You just have to, you got to get creative. And so that's what we're kind of here for, is giving more creative things.
All right, Bill. Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
Obviously.
And we will do this again next week. I know that everybody's enjoying it. I get a lot of emails about that. Why they don't call you or text you or email you. They can't call and text until they're emailing you first.
Yeah.
So how do they get a hold of you?
You can email me at ikwmedia@llc@gmail.com.
So that's IKW Media LLC
@gmail.com.
Jesus.
I say that so much I get
Yeah,
stumbled.
you just forget the LLC.
Yeah.
I know, but
You do it too.
me too. I do it too. I understand. All right, everybody. I appreciate you all listening to all this, and we'll do it again next week, next Monday, and same bat time, same bat channel.
Oh yeah.
All right. See you then.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
They're still watching.
Bye.
I hope. Are you still watching? I ain't got nothing to do, man. They're waiting for me to light this damn blunt up.
What blunt?
It's not a blunt, it's a cigar. I swear to God.
Maybe they're waiting for Stripes.
I swear it's a cigar. Okay. All right. See you later.
See ya.
Bye.